Welcome back to my channel, Red Lip MUA. Today we are going to be continuing on the very long journey of my makeup challenge, which is selecting a palette at random and creating a makeup look out of it. So let's get started. We are on day 22 of my makeup challenge, so we are going to go ahead and pick a palette. The palette that I chose today is this Morphe NW Smoke and Shadow palette. This is another one of those 9-pan palettes that I actually really like. And this is what the inside of it looks like. This like slate color right here, this one is called Steal Away. That one is really calling my name. So we might have to make a look with that today. First, we are going to prime our eyes with, of course, the Milani Eyeshadow Primer. So I think I know the route that I'm going to try and go with this look, which is going to be kind of this very deep, sultry kind of cat eye look. Typically when I would do a look like this, I would do tape on the end of my eye just so it has that nice sharp line. I don't really feel like doing that today. I think I'm just going to pack on the color and then take it away with some micellar water. Either way is fine. So with that being said, I'm going to dip into this first shade right here. This one is called Lights Off. And with that, I'm going to be using a Morphe E18, which is kind of just like a nice dense brush. And I'm going to start packing that on the very outer corner of my eye to create just that dark area. So now I've got that black shade down. Really all I did was just take that dense brush and just keep patting it to really build up that dark shade, because now I'm going to go in with this kind of like cool tone brown shade here. This one is called Dark Side, and I'm using a Morphe M506, which is still a small brush, but it's fluffier. It's not as dense, but I'm still really just focusing on putting that color just on top of that black shade. We are trusting the process. So now I'm going to dip into the shade right here. This one is called After Dusk, and I'm using that on a Colourpop E22. The numbers are completely worn from this brush because of how much I use it. I am going to use this shade to start to really blend out the tops of the first two that we used. Now that my eyes are crazy, I'm going to use some micellar water and a Q-tip, and I'm going to start to cut the edges to make that nice sharp end there. That's all I'm going to do for my eyes right now, so I'm going to go ahead and finish on my face, and then I will be right back and we will finish up the eyes. So I have my base on. Now I want to start finishing up on my eyes. So the first thing I'm going to do is dip into this second color that we use. This one is called Dark Side. And I'm going to be using that on a Morphe M432, which is just kind of a flat definer brush. And I'm going to stamp this on my lower lash line. So as you can see, I didn't take that color all the way into the inner corner because I still want most of the dark shade to be focused on the outer portion of my eye. So now I'm going to take this shade right here. This one is the After Dusk shade that I used on the top lid. And I'm using a small fluffy Morphe brush. It doesn't have a number, but I'm just going to blend out that dark side shade with this one. For an inner corner highlight, I'm just going to pick up a tiny bit of this Silver Storm shade and put it, just kind of dust it in there because I don't want it to pop too much. And with that, I'm using another small kind of definer Morphe brush, but this one, again, doesn't have a number. For eyeliner, I'm going to use kind of a darker brown, so I'm going to use this Colourpop Cream Gel Liner in the shade Call Me. So I completely forgot to film a final look portion of my day 22 look. Sorry. But I'm going to post a couple of pictures after this video to show you what the final look looked like. But I did just want to quickly say the products that I use are going to be listed in the description box below, like I always do, along with the links to my other socials. There is a final look kind of video that is on my TikTok as well, since I do like a short version tutorial on there. So if you wanted to see it, you can go over and look at it in that video. But otherwise, I will see you for day 23, and thank you so much for watching.